From Yorkshire in the United Kingdom, it's Thursday night. It's time for the Shortwave Show. Good evening, everybody. Wow, are we here again? Is it that time of the week again? What show have we got for you tonight? I still don't know what I'm doing. I've had a weird week. Just weird. Just Try My Best James is having a little bit of a revamp at the minute. I've not really made a video for a little while over there, and I'm really sorry about that, but it's just the way things are at the minute. I'm hoping that perhaps I've got rid of the hiss in my audio, although maybe not. But because Just Try My Best James is having a bit of a revamp, the Shortwave Show shouldn't be any different. So we're going to have a little bit of a revamp here as well. I'm trying to make this show more like a radio show, you could say. You know, that's what I originally did it for. You see, I'm studying film and TV at university at the minute, and although I am doing that and I do enjoy it, I do have a secret fascination with radio, which is actually when I came up with the name of this show over a year ago. Shortwave radio, do you see what I mean? Radio is quite special. It's sort of an old technology. Before you started with just audio, and then they added pictures with the television and film. So, was that the end of radio? I don't think so. It wasn't the end of radio. Well, of course it wasn't. You listen in bed, and you listen at work, you listen in the car. Whenever you can just relax. And why can't I just try that out for a while? And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. Still haven't got any guests, though. Is that a big problem? Yeah, it means I'm lonely. I like the bed I've found. I'm going to have to remix it so that it lasts 5 minutes, though, because that's how long these segments run. Only last 2 minutes, and these segments last 5. So I might be tapping down here a little bit. Interestingly, a couple of episodes ago, I can't remember what context I said this, but I mentioned that Chris Moyles is probably fed up of people saying, "Oh, when are you going back on the radio?" You know, since he left, I know he's been inundated with tweets and comments and stuff like that, saying stuff like that. And last week, he joined a new radio station called Radio X, and this can only mean one thing. I can see into the future. But not only that, I can influence the future as well. Oh yes. So, what else can I say to influence the future? Wouldn't it be good if it was found that chocolate has no effects on your health at all? If you're just... In fact, wouldn't it be great if chocolate made you thinner? Could scientists find that out? please. Wouldn't it be amazing if I just randomly won millions of pounds on the lottery? Or could I just at least wake up tomorrow and be slightly less fat? Just have at least one less chin, perhaps. Just please. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, it's absolutely wonderful to be back with you. I said last week that I wanted to have some fun with you this week, and we're going to do just that because I want to play some games on this show, and I decided we're going to do one right now. We're going to play a game, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a word from the dictionary. It's actually a French dictionary, to be completely honest with you, but it's all that I could find at this short notice. But then again, what can you do? It's Oxford Learner's French Dictionary, and it's got English words in it too. That's how it's going to work here. And I'm going to pick a word from this dictionary, and I am going to have to discuss something that relates to this word, and it's going to I'm going to have to fill a whole segment with it. So let's see what we can find. Randomly finding a word here. That's the first one I looked on. How appropriate. Miserable. Miserable. Okay, so I've got to discuss something about miserable. Sometimes do you just feel a little bit miserable? I know I do. This is a great topic for feel good before you just go to bed, isn't it? But that's what we're doing. There are times when I just feel slightly miserable myself, and I never quite know what's the matter. But we have to find something to do. This is going really well. When was the last time that you just felt down in the dumps? I think I was last night, actually, but yeah, okay. This would have been much more fun with two people. I feel really miserable now. Have I felt miserable for a while? I used to feel miserable quite a bit. I suppose you could call it depression, really, but I don't think I've actually felt miserable as such for a long time. But I'm not great at the minute, but I'm better than I was, certainly, which is always a good thing. This is actually much harder than I imagined. I think you're just listening for the music bed, which I've got to restart in 19 seconds. Oh, do I have to remix stuff? That makes me so miserable. Come on. There we go. I'm so good at this. I wouldn't say that I'm miserable right now, but I think it's just I've had a bad week. We all have a bad week. To be honest, I was going to discuss this thing at the end of the episode, but we'll do it now, that's fine. I'll think of something else. The final segment, that's fine. So yeah, it's not easy getting out of constantly feeling miserable, but it is possible. And I wish I had all the answers for you, but I just don't. I just don't know. I'd love to help you, but I just don't know what the answers are. It's individual for each people. Well, that seems to have filled a segment anyway. Miserable. The perfect thing to go to bed with. Do you sometimes just go to bed and you just... all you can think of, stupid voice in your head at bedtime just comes up with the things that just make you so down? Does that ever happen to you? It does for me. I just go to bed and sometimes you're all alone and you can only think of the most annoying things that makes you feel really down. Have a good sleep, everyone. Oh dear. Alright, we'll be right back in just 1 minute. I played that already. Welcome back, everybody. Oh dear me. What are we going to do now? The show is coming to a close. And I don't know really what to do. I'm just trying to find some music. Yeah, we'll have that again. You can't hear that. Shut. There we go. I haven't quite got used to having music beds with me, but we'll get used to it. Have you had a nice day? I hope you have. Well, the show is coming to a close once again. So it's time to just relax. Put your feet up. Do you like my socks, by the way, if you're watching on, on the webcams? Just relax, everyone. I don't really know when I'm going to start making videos again, but I'll get back to it really soon, I promise. But one thing, I will be here every single fortnight on Thursday evenings at Window Publicities at 10 PM, and I'm going to be here for 24 episodes, and that's a promise. So that'll take me to the end of my degree in university. 24 episodes, that hardly seems a lot, does it, by then? Oh well. Anyway, I am fine, by the way. I don't know. I think sometimes you just need a good break from things, you know? And that's what I'm doing with Just Try My Best James at the minute. And many other things on YouTube as well. I'm back at uni, by the way, in case you didn't know. I've had a reasonably good week. I don't know, it's alright. I think I'm struggling to settle in again, that's the only thing. I think, I don't know. I'm alright. I'll be fine. I'm fine, I promise. I hope whatever you're doing this week will be enjoyable, and well, the next 2 weeks, I hope they'll be enjoyable for you as well. Normally, in these past few episodes, I've completely run out of time. In fact, I've gone over time to try and think of something to say to you, but today, I'm desperate for something to say. Thank goodness for these music beds, eh? Got exactly 30 seconds to fill before the show's over. I think I've just got to get grips to talking to people again. That's the only thing regarding me at uni. I think I've been keeping myself to myself again, which is a terrible mistake, by the way. You've sometimes really just got to push yourself to talk to people, otherwise you could end up like me. I'm tired, and I'm recording this literally at 20 to 5 in the evening. Well, thank you so much for listening, everyone. I'm going to go now. Have a very good sleep, and have a very good fortnight as well. Good night.